1, 2, 3.
Hey guys!
So it's Taylor and Emily again. Hello. We are going to be doing the scariest thing tag. We actually might need to open another Google to answer these questions. Okay. So the questions, there are 7 questions, and here we go. Number 1, the scariest real life experience. You go. I have to think of this.
Real life, like, I don't know. I mean, oh, okay, one time me and my friend, we were at my house, and it was like storming outside, and it was like pitch black because it was so dark, and it was thundering really bad, and we were in my room, and the phone rang, and the phone was all the way upstairs on the top floor, and so I went up there, and I was really scared because I thought I heard somebody up there, and there was nobody home besides me and her, and so I was like, Taylor, her name was Taylor, and I told her to come upstairs with me, and she went up there with me, and then we thought we heard like footsteps and like somebody like talking and like breathing, so we hid in the bathroom and locked ourselves in there, and then it was really scary because it was storming, and then we called her mom and was like, can you come pick us up?
You're out of the frame.
Sorry. And she's like, sure. So she came and picked us up. Well, we're like, honk when you get here. And so she honked, and I had this like, I don't even know, oh, it was a back massager, and it was like really big. It was like this big. Yeah. I just grabbed it because it was in the bathroom. And then my friend Taylor, grabbed a razor. And I went first because I had like the biggest thing. And we walked down the stairs. And I thought there was somebody in my house, but there actually wasn't. But yeah. Wasn't that scary?
No, mine's not scary either. Mine was, I was babysitting, and it was my second time babysitting for this family. And it was storming. And it was midnight. And they said they would be home at 10. And they called me, but all I could hear was breathing on the line. It's really weird. And then, like, when the lightning struck, you could see an outline of a guy in the door, because they have French doors. And I was sitting on the couch, and I was like, I sunk down, and then I heard him jiggling the door handle. So, like, freaked out and called my dad, because my dad's a cop. And I called my dad, and I was like, Dad, there's someone. I was in tears. I was hiding, like, there's a wall between the door and then the kitchen, and then there's another glass door. So I was like on the wall, and I called my dad, and I was crying, and I was like, Dad, will you come get me? Someone's at the house. I need to take the kids. Like, I don't know what to do. And then someone called the house, and it was from a block number, and like I didn't answer it, but they left a voicemail of just breathing, and I was like freaking out. And then my dad came, and then the person who was at the door left one of those little cards saying like, sorry we missed you, like from an insurance company at midnight when it was storming. It was great. It was a great story. And then like, yeah, I had a panic attack, and then my mom came and stayed with me until they got home. Alright.
Scariest paranormal experience. Okay, I got this one. Okay, so I was sleeping at my friend Taylor's house, of course. And like it was like we went to bed. I was early, and I woke up because we slept upstairs, and well, like in the living room. And I woke up. No, she woke up first, and she heard this like these steps coming from her basement, like up the stairs, and she heard like a baby cry. But she didn't. She was just like, oh, it's probably nothing. And then she fell back asleep, and at like 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up, and I heard the same exact thing. Like, I heard footsteps coming up, and I heard like a baby cry. I mean, she has a little brother, but he was like 7 years old at the point, and it was like a legit baby cry, not like a toddler cry. And then we woke up, and we were talking about it, and yeah, it was really scary.
I have no paranormal experience. I'm great, aren't I? Okay. Have you ever known anyone convicted of a violent crime? No.
No.
Are you afraid of the dark? Why or why not? I'm not anymore. I used to be. I had to sleep with my mom for 3 months because I was 2 when I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer with my babysitter. And I thought there was vampires all over my house, and I kept crying. And is that broken? Oh no, it's plugged in. Okay. Thought I broke my laptop charger.
Okay, well.
Are you scared of the dark?
I'm not scared of the dark, but I do sleep with a nightlight just because.
I don't. I sleep with a pocket knife under my pillow, though. Hey.
Weird.
Shut up. Does your hometown have any scary stories or legends? We have quite a few.
Oh, okay. I know this one. Okay. I'm not telling you where we live, but
Yeah,
like,
don't give that.
there's a school, and it used to be a
it our
junior
school?
high. No, it's not our school. It used to be a junior high. Now it's like an elementary school. And there's this.
What was that?
No.
Oh.
Okay, well, anyways, there were like these like, I think there was like 3 or 4 kids that always used to make fun of like the librarian, and one day,
I don't know the story.
the librarian, they were like, I don't know if she kept them after school. I think she kept them after school for like a detention or something, and she killed both of the kids, or there's like 3 or 4 of them. All the kids, and then she killed herself, and now like her and all the kids haunt the school. It's a true story because my little sister goes to that school.
Dude! I didn't know that.
And it's like on the internet and stuff too.
She killed herself and the kids. How long ago was that?
It was a while ago.
I was gonna say, I've never heard of that. Was it before we were born?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we have a state park in the state we live in, by where we live. And these 2 women were hiking and just leave them here in the dark. No, I'm just kidding. It's light outside. It's not light outside. It's light in here. But they were hiking and they were in Sweetheart Canyon? Not Sweetheart Canyon. St. Louis. I don't know. Something. I don't know. I think it's Sweetheart. I don't know. But anyway, and they were hiking and 2 guys came up and murdered them, and the police found out that their husbands had actually hired hitmen to kill their wives, and now they haunt the canyon in our state park. I've been there. It's really creepy and it's really eerie, and you get chills when you walk through it. And another one, I don't know if you know this one. We have to think. Okay, so there's this old abandoned school that they recently tore down where we live.
What one?
The one I guessed first.
Oh.
And the principal raped, I think it was 4 of the girls. 4 of the 8th graders and then 4 of the 4th graders. And then he told them if they ever told their parents that he would murder them. And so they like were scared to tell their parents, and it kept going on for years and years until the 8th graders were in seniors and the 4th graders were 8th graders. And then I think 2 of them got pregnant. I'm not sure. I think it was 2 or 3 of them got pregnant. But then, what is it? I don't know. The girls had to tell their parents, like, because they didn't have boyfriends, so, like, they had to explain it to them. And then they went to go tell the police. But it was, like, a stormy night, and the principal showed up outside their window and murdered them. And, yeah. Then he killed himself, too.
Okay, next question. Does your home... Oh, wait, we just
What
read
is your
that one.
favorite urban legend? What is an urban legend?
I don't know.
Let's Google it.
I was going to say skip.
Urban legends. Oh, myths. Like, what's a myth?
I don't know.
What? Oh. When I was a boy, I would see scary things in the news. My mother would say to me, look for the helpers. You will always find the people who are helping.
I don't know, so let's just skip this question.
Okay.
What is your scariest nightmare?
I was chased by a clown and a werewolf. That was the one when I was little. And then my most recent one, the lady I work for, she passed away of cancer like a couple months ago, and my best friend committed suicide a year ago. But they came back and like they were here with me again, and it was like before they passed away, so it was like more than a year ago. And we had like a big birthday party for me, and they showed up, and then like the guy I like, my crush, and your crush, you were there. They came up and we were like partying and stuff, like having a good old grand time. And then like it was nighttime, so we decided to go out into the woods. We saw Slenderman. He raped you, and he killed me. And then like I don't know, it was really weird. Like he did weird things to us. I don't know. And like, oh, another one, I got chased by a clown and he murdered me.
I don't really know what mine is, but like I always have this reoccurring dream. I'm scared it's gonna happen to me someday, but I don't think it is. Like it's really stupid. Like it's not even really scary.
What is it?
It's like okay, I'm like little though. Like I'm like 7 or 8 years old, and I'm like going swimming in this like it's like this big whirlpool, like it's huge, and there's like they have like these nets in it, and like they're like big enough where you can like stick your foot in it, and I always like have like in my dream I always like I'm in the whirlpool and my foot gets stuck in one of the holes and it drowns me.
Oh, it's creepy.
It always happens.
Alright, so that is the scariest thing tag. You want to press the end button? Bye!
Bye.